Hi everyone, it's Jamie again with Internal Alignments Healing Arts. Continuing on with our Spotlight series. Today we have Saundra Rose with us, and I'll introduce you to her in just a moment. I just want to let people know that this Spotlight series is all about discussions, having conversations with people about their interests, their ideals, and it's just been such a blessing to get to know people on a different level. So I really hope you guys enjoy the conversation today and sign up for I'm only doing it until December 21st and then taking an extended break. So if you want to be part featured in the Spotlight series, please sign up immediately. So here we have Saundra. She's the owner and operator of Handcrafted PDX, where she makes organic whole body skincare products for everyone. So Saundra, say hi. Let us know how you're doing today.
Hi, I'm doing really well, thank you.
So, you are planning on giving us a little bit of an example of what you do every day to prepare and make these beautiful products for people. Can you tell us what you're
Yes,
doing?
yeah. Um, in my kitchen, I make these products, and today I'm making a hair oil and a beard oil and a toner, a facial toner. I have some of the ingredients or the ingredients and the containers back here um, prepared for us,
Uh,
and um, I can get started
all right.
whenever you're
Yeah,
ready.
go for it. Go
Okay.
for it. I know we're multitasking today. You're getting some products ready for clients. And you also do the Saturday market here in Portland, right?
Yes. And I have a website and I do other various holiday markets, and I have several local accounts here in town. Mainly just my website though.
Okay. Awesome. So people can get a hold of you through handcraftedpdx.com, right?
Yes.
Okay. And learn about all your products and who you are a little bit deeper. So, what are you starting with today?
So I was thinking to start on the toner, actually, the facial toner. I think that would be a good thing for us to start on,
All right.
um, because it's fairly basic.
Uh-huh.
Um, I have the 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 rose facial water and the orange, or excuse me, the orange hydrosol water and the rose hip hydrosol water. And I'm going to be using a few essential oils as well, and a vitamin E for a natural antioxidant. Um, it's a natural preservative,
Mhm.
and a little bit of witch hazel also,
Nice. Very
which
good.
I need to go and get.
All right. Um, so can you tell us real quick, what what is so great about your products? You know, the organic, the natural ingredients. Why is that good for us?
Well, they are good because they're non-toxic. I only use natural ingredients that are not cancerous, non-cancer causing. You'll recognize everything on my labels, and they're all natural from the earth, and they're none of the dirty dozen. Nothing you see on your apps that you don't want to have on your skin, because as we know, everything that we put on our skin is absorbed into our body, because our skin is our largest organ, and it's like a sponge. So everything that goes on our skin, it's absorbed into our bloodstream, and we want to protect our body and not put toxic or cancer
Mhm.
causing ingredients in our bodies. And that's
Nice.
very important to me because I have an autoimmune disease, and that's kind of how I got started in this. I had a really bad breakout in 2020 of psoriatic arthritis, after actually caring for my grandma, who was passing from cancer. I had a full body flare up, and I couldn't find anything on the market or otherwise that was like soothing to it. It was just causing more redness, more discomfort, everything prescribed or over the counter. So I have 20 years experience in the treatment room as an esthetician.
Mhm.
Um, and so working with really good ingredients and products on the skin, I knew of some things that could help, and I started playing around in my kitchen, and in turn, it did help. And after I used them religiously every day, I started by making my my whipped skin cream, um, and using that, and also what is now my bath bombs. But
Mhm.
I use just the ingredients in like a soak at the time,
Mhm.
and use those like every day for about a month. I started seeing like, well, immediately I was getting soothing relief, but I started having the patches healing up.
Oh, wow.
And so I continued using it. And then also, this was 2020, so we couldn't really get anything, in the stores and stuff at the time. And
Mhm.
one of my best friends was pregnant, and she asked me to make her um, something for her belly, for her stretch marks, also, which was also my um, cream. And she was loving the results, and she asked me to make her more. And then a few more of my friends asked me for it, and I kept making it, and that's
And
how
then
it
it
all
just
kind of got.
it just kept building and building and building. All right. Well, why don't you go get the extra ingredient you need, and I'll talk to people about my experience with your products. Like I have used your bath bombs, I've used your hand creams, I've used your lip balms. Um, I feel like there was something else. So, like your creams and ointments have been amazing. It's like I still use them. It's just like, and you don't need a lot either. When I've like pumped just regular lotion into my hands, I feel like I have to kind of do a couple pumps. Yours is just like a nice thin layer. It soaks in really fast. So you're not like feeling all greasy all day. And I I just have to commend you on everything. It's been amazing, and you were just talking about, the toxicity of normal products we buy nowadays. They have just, like you said, the bad 12. So
Yes, the dirty dozen.
the dirty dozen, that's right.
And there's all these apps now that you can get to check whether your products that you have in your house already have those ingredients in them, and you would be shocked at how
Oh,
many products you have that come up on those lists. It's really, really tragic and scary. And
oh,
my grandma was one of the people that used baby powder after her bath every day, and we're pretty sure that was a contributor to her demise, her cancer.
hmm.
Um, so yeah, that was really what inspired me to want to be all natural, and make sure that I'm not putting anything in my products that are bad, because I wouldn't want to do that,
To
and I
anybody.
wouldn't want that on my own skin.
Yeah, right. So I see you have a book there. Is it just like all your recipes you've made?
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is all my chicken scratch, all my my handwritten formulations that I have made. And I always, this is like one of the main things that I really stress is like I know the ingredients and I know the recipes, but I always look at the recipe to make sure that it's exactly the same every time. And I go by the recipe every time and I mark it off so that it's accurate.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You know, the continuity of your products is something else I have to commend with. Like everything, you know, if it has a scent, it all smells the same, it all feels the same. There hasn't been any different products where it's like, oh, I bought the same thing and then, I don't know, it's not right. So I have to commend you on your craft just in general. You really are a genius at it. And you know, it's like looking at your table, it looks so simple, but I know that there's other products you do that are much more involved. And those are like the balms and stuff, right?
Yeah, there's one of my bombs, or actually the hair oil that I'm probably going to make next today. It has like over 15 oils in it,
Oh,
and
wow.
and to remember all of that um and have it, each measurement memorized is it's a lot.
Yeah.
So I just double, triple check every time.
That's good. That's
You
good.
don't you don't want to get it wrong and have your product be, different from batch to batch.
Right.
That's with a natural product, it's going to vary in color, and so you don't want it to vary in product in
Um,
your ingredients, at all.
oh, good. That's good. How many products do you have out right now?
That's
I
a good
know.
question. I would have to look on my website. A lot. I have um I have 9 cents. So and then unscented, no,
Mhm.
8 cents and unscented of my whipped skin cream. And then I have bath bombs, shower steamers. Those are my top sellers. I also have a body scrub. Um, I have the toner. And then I don't have all of the scents and everything, but I have various scents in most things. So
Mhm.
I have a healing balm, or excuse me, skin recovery balm, and a revitalizing oil. I have a hair oil, a beard balm, and a beard oil. Um, yeah, it's getting pretty. The list is getting pretty long, so you have
Well,
to look
thank.
at all my offerings on my website.
Yeah, okay. All right. And then, are you having like any holiday specials or anything right now?
I am right now for Small Business Saturday. I'm having a 30% off sale, and it's going until next week,
Okay.
next Monday,
Next Monday. So through Cyber Monday or the week after?
through Cyber Monday.
Okay. Okay. This may post right afterwards. Um, do you have any sales moving forward through the month of December?
Less 20%.
20% for my mailing list if you get on my mailing list. Also I offer a a thank you if you give me a review on Google or on one of my socials. So that's 10% off.
Oh,
And there's
nice.
and there's codes for that on my website. So you can
Awesome.
follow the link for that
Okay. Awesome. Yay. Thank you
and on my
for,
socials.
yeah. And then, oh goodness. So I know you do a bunch of like showing up, you show up for a lot of people in the community, like, not only like the markets and whatnot, but you also deliver products, right? Do you ship
Yes.
and deliver, hand deliver? So people can look you right in the eye, say thank you. You can, you show your gratitude for their support. Is
Yes.
there like, how far do you go when you travel?
So I do a 10-mile radius of Portland. And that is free local delivery with a purchase of $50 or more. And
Hmm.
then that's also free shipping of $50 or more. Um, and also I do a local pickup at my house
Hmm.
of no minimum.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Great. Well, thank you for all that too. So I'll let you go ahead and show us what you're mixing up there.
Okay, so I just did the vitamin E and I just did the hydrosol waters and the witch hazel. And now I was going to grab the essential oils, which is jasmine and rose over here, which my rose is over here. Camera. So is
Is,
here.
is there a certain amount of drops you use for your oils? Because I know sometimes essential oils are like really strong or some are more subtle. Or does it depend on the flavor, so to say?
It does depend on what you're using. These ones actually, I am using a tablespoon measure. A lot of times I do use a dropper. It just depends on what you're doing. These are pre-mixed um, in a coconut oil already. So
Oh,
they are not they are not they're not on their own. They have a carrier oil. If they were on their own, I would probably be using a dropper,
hmm.
such as this.
Awesome. And with the mixture you're making, how's that spread apart? Like how many bottles can you
Mhm.
package off of each
This right here, this right here is 4 ounces, and this is about a, a cup and a half to 2 cups of liquid. So it's gonna make about four.
Okay. And how much do you make a day?
And
Or
I
you?
use
Oh, nice. Okay.
it just depends
Uh-huh.
on what market I'm doing. If I have a wholesale order, um, kind of like that.
Right. So are you in your kitchen all day long making product?
I am, and then when I'm not in my kitchen making product, I'm at a market or I'm delivering product, um, or I'm working in my office
Hmm.
on sales, marketing,
Yeah.
because I'm a one woman show here.
Um,
I do it all from buying all the ingredients to packaging to labeling.
Mm-hmm.
Make all of the labels. I don't know if I mentioned, but all of my single-use products are in compostable packaging. Um, you'll see my bath bombs are wrapped in something that looks similar to plastic, but it's not. It's actually made out of a material that's corn and sugar. And you can put it in your compost after. And
Nice.
then my lip balms are made, or excuse me, are in paper compostable packaging.
Mm-hmm.
And then most of my skincare products are in these amber glass containers that are reusable and recyclable.
Mm-hmm.
I also have my skincare cream in a recyclable plastic container.
So
It's
that's good. Like everything's
PET.
organic, all the way from the packaging to the product. That's so cool. Do you have like a recycling program for yourself where people can bring their bottles back or whatnot for any discounts to as a reusable?
I I actually used to do that, but now with my packaging, I suggest that they recycle or reuse their products themselves, and I give them a discount code for doing that,
Okay. All right. That's awesome.
which is 10% off.
Okay, an extra
I used to
10%.
give them 10, I used to give them 10% off for bringing me back the containers when I was reusing them for my candles. I used to have my creams in amber glass. Then I
Mhm.
would reuse the containers for my candles, but now they're in a push-up container in recycled plastic. So
Mm.
I don't do that anymore, but I give 10% for encouraging recycling.
Awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Uh, so after
Yes.
you fill those up, then you just label them. When I see your products, they're not just labeled as a name. It's I don't know how would you explain how you label the products? Because you got like the love formula and strength and whatnot. Where does all that come from?
Um, well, I use the essential oils, only essential oils, not fragrance oils, um, because I believe that they're cleaner. And like I said, we absorb them into our body. So I want them to be used for the medicinal properties of the essential oils, and that's where the names come from, such as like happiness for my citrus oils because they're very uplifting, and that's all science based. There's been lots of studies that citrus oils are known to be uplifting to the senses.
Mhm.
Wood oils are very grounding. Um, Peppermint provide and eucalyptus provides energy or like alertness for the
Mhm.
mental alertness, because of the way that it opens up the sinuses when we breathe it in, promoting like more oxygen into our lungs and oxygenating our cells.
Mm.
So that's kind of how I have named my products. And I always say, like, when people ask me when they're trying to decide on like a roller bottle essential oil blend, I always ask them, what do you think you need more of today? If they can't decide
Mhm.
between, because they like the scent of, say, love, which is my floral scent because it's jasmine, sweet orange, and rose. And they also like my happiness blend, which is my citrus oils. I say, well, what do you feel like you need more of? Do you need more self-love? Do you need more happiness? And then they can pick for
Mhm.
themselves that way. Or I ask them like, what does your body feel like it's asking for? What
Oh,
is, your body
so you
telling you
you
you need more of?
yeah, so you do a lot of somatic processing there too. You like ask your people, hey, okay, let's take a moment and listen to your body. That's very somatic work there. So thank you for that. I'm probably going to say thank you a lot because your products are super amazing. And the fact that they are so natural just shows how much you care about everyone. Because really what happened with your grandmother and using the baby powder from a very famous company that some people probably know of. Um, and and you saw how toxic chemicals firsthand, how bad they can be, how detrimental, how awful they are. And here you are providing something for people that is more healing, more natural, which is exactly what we need. So thank you again.
Really my pleasure. I
Yeah.
I feel like I couldn't be in the treatment room anymore because of my psoriatic arthritis. And for a while I was like, what am I gonna do next? I was really questioning that. And this came very natural, and it feels like I'm still able to help in a way, and I'm still able to talk about skincare, and that makes me really happy.
Mm,
So it feels like I'm still doing my life purpose, as being um, uh, somebody that assists other people to heal
mhm.
themselves, and by doing my making my products.
Mm, awesome. So, also, I want to let people know that you are a Reiki level 2 practitioner. Do you use energy? Like, do you infuse products with energy or just certain products with energy, like a bath bomb or something like that? Do you, yeah, just,
All of my products, all of my products, I usually, when I'm not giving an interview during my making of my products, I'll have on music that's spiritually based. And I will really get into my heart center, and I will pour love into my products through my hands and get into that while I'm making my products.
Mm, awesome. Thank you. So there's not only the skin level, the organic items you have, there's also you're taking it down to that more spiritual and energetic level, which people are really starting to learn more about now. So thank you for just getting on the cart and going for it.
That's how I really feel like I'm back in the treatment room. I'm like, I feel like I'm with my clients at that point. I'm like, you know, giving the love, the heart love, and connecting it from the earth, through my body and out of my hands and into the products, and imagining it going, into their skin. And
And just helping.
yeah,
Yeah. Thank you. Thank
because
you.
I
Thank
don't feel like there's enough love out in the world today. And that was one of my favorite parts of being in the treatment room, is really like sharing that love with someone else. And so this was the extension of that for me.
you. Mhm. Awesome. So you're working on the hair oil now?
Yeah, so I just basically finished up this and I'll make the hair oil after because it's it's kind of hard to do that and talk at the same time.
That's okay. Before we finish out for today, is there anything else you want to let people know? You know, we talked about your sale prices, how to get a hold of you, of course, the handcraftedpdx.com. Is there anything else that really inspires you or maybe your goals and hopes for the future for your company?
Um, Being in nature inspires me. That's what shapes my business, and I love to bring my garden, my organic garden into my products. I love to dry and process my herbs and flowers and bring them into my creations, and getting my hands in the soil is like really how I rebalance. And um, I just I really want to just continue to get my product line out to spas and the community at large, because I don't feel like I'm really well known yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I am excited that my products will be in the new terminal at PDX. So look for me there. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
have a bio on one of the shelves, and I'll have a, a connection to my website through that. Also, a link to my website. And I'm looking really forward to that, and just getting out in the community more and getting into more stores,
Mm-hmm.
and um,
And
hopefully meet
just
more people.
right, and just expanding just in general.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and you really deserve that because you've worked so hard for so many years, and your products are just fantastic. And so, definitely something that we need to get people to learn about, know about, and start trying.
I'm gonna come back around.
Okay.
Say goodbye.
All right. Hello. Hello. Awesome. Well, Saundra, thank you so much for taking your time today, kind of giving us a little bit of example of what you're doing during your day. Um, and I
Thank
really, really
you.
hope your dreams come true. I'm definitely sending blessings, love, some Reiki, and
I'm
just
sending Reiki out to everyone and love back to everyone, and to you, Jamie. And I really, really appreciate this. Thank you so much.
yeah.
And I hope everyone has a happy, safe holiday season. And
Oh, thank
I
you.
hope you all feel my love, because whether you try my products or not, I hope we connect in this group. And I also hope that um, you just have a really wonderful holiday season with your family.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. Have a good one and good luck with all your products for today. Thanks.